So the story goes like this. There is a character called Oikawa Yu, a 22-year-old virgin who's definitely going to die alone. Obviously, this guy is in lockdown. He doesn't leave his room and just stays inside eating and playing games. One day, there's a zombie outbreak in the world, but he doesn't even care. He's just chilling in his room, eating food and living like everything's normal. The virus spreads throughout the entire world, and he still has nothing to do with it. All he does is sleep, play games, and waste time. But then, one day, there's a girl outside fighting zombies, risking her life. She's brave, strong, and refuses to die. Meanwhile, our main character is still thinking about how he can goon to girls. Suddenly, there's a sound at his door. He thinks it's a zombie and gets very scared. But then he hears a girl's voice, calling for help. Of course, he opens the door immediately. It's a girl's voice after all. He opens it, but then a zombie attacks. The girl headshots the zombie and saves them both. Then she suddenly touches his googly woogly and says, "I never thought you were doing something like this." She then washes her hands and introduces herself. "I'm a genius, beautiful girl, and the youngest chemist. My name is Aishu Sunny. You can call me Genius." The guy replies, "So what's a genius like you doing here?" She says, "Well, I have the vaccine for this virus." The guy is shocked. "You have the vaccine? This mean you can end the pandemic?" She replies, "Yeah, it's kind of expensive, and I only have one dose." Suddenly, she feels tired, and now we get her backstory. She was in a secret lab where they developed the vaccine. But something went wrong. A zombie outbreak happened inside the lab. All the researchers were eaten, but she managed to escape with the last vaccine. She's been running for a whole week. Then finally, she saw a light in a room. It was from our main character's room, who was just gooning. But because of that light, she got distracted and was bitten by a zombie. Now she's slowly turning into one too, but she still has the last vaccine. So how does this vaccine work? Well, if you're curious, it's pretty simple. She has to use the vaccine on his gooning device. They have to trust that this absurd method will work. She injects him with the vaccine, and somehow this gives him the ability to cure people through his gooning device. He's forced to make a difficult decision and uses the gooning method on her. She becomes human again. Now the main character has the ability to turn zombies into humans using his gooning device. This is how the real story begins. He now has to save all of Japan from the zombie outbreak. The girl cries while eating delicious food. It's been days since she had a proper meal. They decide to travel across Tokyo to vaccinate everyone. But it's going to be a very difficult mission. They finally leave the room. The main character suddenly remembers his neighbor, a girl who once beat a guy very badly and then started crying. She said, "What are you looking at? I'll kill you. You seem fine, sorry. I go home." Back to the present, we see that same girl, also turned into a zombie. The main character has no choice. He has to use the gooning method on her. The main female lead leaves the room to give them privacy. But she starts thinking, "I am not a zombie anymore, but I am still being influenced by this guy's riz." She blushes. Suddenly, they hear the zombies' noise. Zombies start breaking the door. They break in and begin to swarm. But then, the girl he cured wakes up, comes to her senses, and starts slaughtering the zombies. She says, "I thought I died and turned into a zombie. Wait, who are you? Why the hell you are in my house? Wait, you're a man. I'm definitely going to kill you later." The main female lead starts to realize that there's something different about this new girl. The new girl picks up a giant freezer and throws it at the zombies. She kicks one like it's nothing. Then she realizes something's off. "Wait, what did you do to my body?" But she suddenly collapses. They carry her to another room and give her food. She begins to remember how she got bitten. The main character tells her, I'm the one who saved you. They see that she still has a bite mark. Later that night, the main character is sleeping. The girl quietly comes to him and says, "Follow me." He follows her into the night. She reveals that she's turning into a zombie again. She pleads, "You cured me once, didn't you? You can do it again, right? I'm still human, right? I don't want to turn into a zombie again. Please, we need to do the gooning method again." So they do it again. But this time she starts getting aggressive from the infection. She starts choking him, but somehow she calms down, and again she becomes human. This guy is literally living our dreams. The next morning, they all eat breakfast together. Now we notice the second girl is starting to act differently toward the main character. She's being kind to him. Maybe something good happened last night, and the first girl is beginning to notice this behavior.
If you want part 2, tell me in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. I'll see you fellas in the next one.